We start tonight with that bullet fired into the VA clinic in Wyoming.
24-hour News 8's Danny Carlson is live on the scene at the Metro Health Village. Danny, what do we know so far?
Well, you know what, Sue and Brian, that bullet was actually fired into the backside of this building, so you can't see the scene where everything is happening right now, but we can tell you that the Wyoming Police Department was on scene. The Veterans Affairs have their own police department that are here still investigating as well, and we are now joined by the Public Affairs Officer for the Veterans Affairs, Damian McGee. Damian, what can you tell us about the response to this and what exactly happened this afternoon?
Basically, there was a report. One of our employees had heard a shot come through a wall. Well, he didn't hear the shot. He heard something. The police figured out that it was a round that had penetrated our walls. We went into a lockdown for about 45 minutes until we could secure the area, ensure that there was no threat to any of the veterans or the staff, and then from there we've opened it back up, or we had opened it back up for business while the VA police and the Wyoming police continue to investigate.
New facility you guys just opened in December.
Correct.
Also, in terms of if this bullet was fired intentionally, that's something that is being investigated right now.
It is, yeah. We've been open, as you said, December 1st was when we first opened the clinic. Right now, there's no suspects. There have been no arrests, so we're not sure exactly what happened. But yes, they are investigating to figure out if we can determine how, why, who, those types of things.
And talk with us a little bit about how the staff feels, how the veterans feel. Were there veterans here at the time?
Right. There were veterans here. They were obviously part of the lockdown. No one in, no one out. We tried to get around and explain to them what was taking place. We tried to get around to staff and explain to them what was taking place. In this type of incident, you don't really know exactly how people feel, but we hope that the staff and the veterans know that our first concern was their safety, and so that's what we were focused on. And once we went from there, we tried to have some meetings with staff and let them know what was going on from that point.
And there was another incident last month at an El Paso Veterans Affairs clinic, another incident involving a gun. I mean, is this a trend? Is this something that you guys are concerned you might see again, or other VAs might see?
Right. I don't know if it's a trend. I don't necessarily want to say that it's a trend. I will tell you that when incidents like that happen, I think we all pay attention and we all ensure that we're ready to act or react in that situation. I know for us here, we've been looking at our security and making sure that we're ready if something like that were to happen. You know, it's always an unfortunate incident, and it's always something to be concerned about. Let's pray it's not a trend of any type. So.
Great. Thank you so much for your time, Damian. And the VA does plan to be open for business tomorrow here in Wyoming. We will continue our coverage of this event throughout our 5 o'clock and 6 o'clock newscast. Live in Wyoming, Danny Carlson, 24-hour News 8.